Hey Solace, Agent Solo Matt Rice here. Another week of soloable crowd-funded games that I'll be running through. And as always, it's the ones from the last week that weren't on my previous video. So if you feel like there's something I'm missing, perhaps check out my previous video or leave it in the comment down below my video here. There is a chance I always miss some because it's not always clear if some things are solvable or I just plain miss it. First one I'm going to start with here is Luthier by Pavison Games. Some people might remember this from them doing Distilled, which I think is quite a good game. I've got that in my collection as a soloable game. Craft instruments for patrons such as Mozart in the golden age of music using a unique blend of hidden bidding and worker placement. Doing really well. Over 2,000 backers, 22 days to go. This is what we look at here. We've got a video here to look at. This is only their second creator too after Distilled, so doing quite well. So we've got here, got some components here. So it looks like it's worker placement by looks of things. So it's gone a bit more Euro style this time. I just said that Distilled wasn't quite Euro, it's more of a card game. Okay. So how's this game? I love this so much about this game. So Rido loves it. Memphis and Meeple, have a look at it. The pledge levels. Oh yes, the pledge levels. So you can just have a look at it. $5 for the retailer pledge, $69 for a standard edition. Deluxe is $99. Symphony with upgrades $169, so we can up there for that. And Magnum Opus $279. So you really want to bling out your game, I imagine. Oh my god. Yeah, right. So how to play. Hidden bidding worker placement. Send your family's workers to a location with their skill level only known to you. Prioritize with skilled workers. So you got certain numbered skilled workers. The higher, the more chance of winning the bid. I assume perform music. So you roll dice to perform music. Okay. Proudly came first chair in the orchestra field performance, receiving additional rewards and investing in potential game and end points. Craft instruments. Field patron requests. It looks like there's a lot more to this game compared to say Distilled. Claim first chair in orchestra. Right, I wonder how solo is going to work. It's on Tabletop Simulator. There's a rulebook available solo. There's AI guild cards, so they're going to try and steal things. I imagine, like take spots. Imagine typical worker placement where there's like certain cards will say it's going to take this spot and it'll gain this many points automatically. Be things like that. Solo it's found in all editions of Luthier. It's good news. You don't have to buy a certain pledge to get it. I happen that is both smart and smooth operate. The AI or bot uses an upgradable set of action cards, upgradable, and priority tracks to determine what it will do each round and in what order. Simulating real life play. Well, that's pretty ambitious if it can simulate close enough to it. Let's look at Trips as a playthrough of the solo stuff. He loves his solos as well. Can also be supported in 2 and 3 player games, which is really nice. David Digby, which was I heard of David Digby for. Cool. And there's also some add-ons. You can actually get a baton, sleeves, things like that. And yeah, we might leave it at that and shipping. And here for those that want to know some shipping. All right, let's move it. Next one I want to show off is the Cursed Castle, which is the new solo game of the month. This is done in a what was that called? A video game? I've lost it. On my head, people will be yelling at the screen saying it's this. Oh, Darkest Dungeon. Tell me what I think about it. Darkest Dungeon is sort of theme type game. Take charge of 3 hunters walking the forgotten hallways of the Cursed Castle and attempt to purge the ancient evil that dwells within. Each round you'll roll, manipulate, and allocate dice. The dice allocation with manipulation type game. Here's a video here. We've got 811 backers, so it's doing pretty well. Solo only, which is great for us. 30-minute game, so it looks like just a simple card layout. It looks like you roll dice. These are your skills, it looks like. You can manipulate dice to do certain things. It looks like you might need certain cubes to defeat these guys or something. You get 5 dungeon decks, 5 hero cards, merchant cards, 6 boss cards, equipment, ability cards. So it's a smaller box, of course. Roll dice. Just look at the little picture. I'm not sure if it's meant to be a GIF. You roll dice. Okay, you roll these. That's for the enemies of those dice. Use abilities to manipulate dice and activate skills and attack enemies. They place the 1 there to get a cube to 2 cubes or something. 3 there turns a blue cube to any color cube. I assume that's the cube you need to defeat these guys. I don't know. A 1 does something. Flip another die over or something. Curious. So the dungeon, defeat the final boss to win the game. So it seems simple in terms of what the aim is. There's a rulebook coming soon, apparently. $24 for the main game, $5 for print and play. There we go. That's what we need. How to play. Shipping, quite nice. That's it. So the campaign page is a bit somewhat bare bones there, but maybe there's some more getting added to it as the campaign goes on. Curious. Next one I got is Sprocketforge, a gear turning engine builder. Now this looks interesting. Saw Lance from Learn to Play have this on his channel. It's 1 to 5 players. It's getting close to funded. Two created by Sophisticated Cerberus Games. Rewards sort of here. You got $60 for the place pledge, $100 for base and resin resources, $120 for metal gears, well, $150 for the all-in, $400 for the ultimate pledge. Yeah, we said engine building resource management game. Okay, Hungry Gamer. You save it. Ooh. Building a factory. Each factory has 5 interlocking gears that can be outfitted with enchantments and magical seals. Right. So those sort of components will come with the game, I guess. So it's probably one of those games where you do want premium components if you're moving these things around. Be careful with those kind of games, but I'm curious about this. Like, it's a gear type game, which I haven't seen much of before. I think Corrosion had something like that. Favor cards. Gear track. All right. There's a solo mode, free mini expansion with it. Solo mode. The challenge phase of all skills, put your factory against the Great Cogworks, a rival fully automated factory bent on crushing local artificers. It's an AI deck. Plays against the player while allowing solo players to retain all the player interaction from the multiplayer game. Well, that's good news. So essentially, hopefully that means it's most of the same type of game. Cool. It's on Tabletop Simulator for those who want to check it out. Alrighty, next one I've got is Monster Kill. 275 backers. This one's from Radek Ingvater. Not sure if I got that correctly. I apologize. 1 to 3 players. It's a print and play type game, so €6, sorry, for the print and play. €12 for the all-in print and play. So he's got like a back catalogue you can get as well. Yeah, so you can go through these. Create a boss battler game mixed with a dungeon crawler. Oh wow. Okay, so you got like a little map. Guess that's your dude taking on these enemies. Let's see. So very much print and play. How to play. Setup. Choose a scenario. Choose between a single scenario or mini campaign. Okay, so that's what you set up with some enemies or something, I guess. Choose your character. Aim turn. Roll 4 dice and use 1 on the chosen action card field to get given traits. Huh? Roll 4 dice and use one on chosen action card field to get given attributes. No, dude. I think I understand what that means. So you roll a dice and you allocate them to certain attributes here. Roll 1 die to determine the behavior of the enemies for this turn. Okay, so does that mean you roll 4, they move, you're going to attack for 1 and defend for 2? That's kind of Gloomhaven-ish, yeah. Use the remaining dice like I choose to activate actions. Oh, so do you get to choose that one? Use one on chosen action card. I'm curious about this. There's something about this game that looks kind of cool, actually. Choose attack. Draw hits by hitting different places. Allows you. Okay, cool. Only got a GIF here. For a PnP, there's a lot going on here. Actually, I like what they're trying to do here. There's a few videos of it, which would be great to check out. And characters, the monsters that you take on. There's a rule book there if you want to check out the rule book. All right. Yeah, as far as PnP goes, that's quite impressive, I think. Cool. Alrighty, next one I've got is Flames of Fafnir, physics-based board game. I think I've talked about this in my preview in one of my upcoming board games in a previous video. 108,000 already, 655 back, so it's doing quite well. Lucky Duck Games. They've made a fair few different games. €79 for the base pledge. €159 for the collectors. Just two. So looks like there's a big dragon. So when it comes out of the mouth, I guess this ball's meant to go in different directions. Cool. Competitive and solo, 1 to 4 players. Right back now, get all the available content. Of course, and you always support the designer, give them confidence to be able to get to retail. Otherwise, it might not get to retail at all. Oh. Parries also the fight monsters while questing, but if you feel. So go around, collect resources. So it's kind of tower defense-ish. Build up barricades. Fafnir's turn, he does some dangerous stuff. You move him side to side a little bit. Okay. Curious. Assuming solo, is it co-op? I guess so. Solo will be the same. One giant board. I assume this map is different in different situations. I assume 5 fireball marbles. The Ragnarok expansion. Okay, there's a few previews on that. There's a playthrough by Zaku. Alrighty, let's keep moving. This is probably the biggest one of the week because everyone loves Simon and they've had Marvel United, so this one will already got a bit of a track record that I'm sure a lot of people will back this. And it's Simon, they'll release like 1 million expansions with it as well. So DC Superheroes United, it's almost hit 1 million already within a day. No, for another 14 days though. Actually, I think it's been up for more than a day. Apologies. I just assume it's been a day because I haven't done this in a week. Family-friendly cooperative game with amazing figures. Some people like these. I think they're called like chibi type figures. The biggest sort of heads and stuff. So yeah, if you played Marvel United, obviously it looks like it's going to be similar. Maybe there's a few tweaks. I'm not sure. Tiny Epic Kingdoms, I think, is another similar sort of game to this. Tiny Epic Defenders, sorry. $65 pledge. There's a $100 pledge. Don't worry, it will go up to like $6,000. There will be more. There will be more. If you like your DC characters and you like to collect the minis for them, you'll be needing your wallet ready. Plenty of stretch goals coming up. Gameplay basics. Villain and heroes alternate adding their cards to storyline, each with multiple effects. Combine your actions to do the impossible. Rescue civilians, defeat thugs, and clear threats to finally take on the villain. Commander Solomon plays with a single hero, so there is a single hero option. Okay. Top 100 games of all time. Z Garcia is rated #1 of all time. Hasn't even come out yet. Well, they're talking about Marvel United. Big call, Z. Big call. Right, you probably get like 1,000 things with it. You probably won't see too many gameplay stuff here. I mean, the Marvel United's out. But if it's a typical C1 campaign, there won't be too much game. Oh, here we go, preview. There's a preview, review. What's new? That's kind of handy, I guess. There is a live play. There we go, in my own words. So Dice Tower does a live play. It's a preview done by One Stop Co-op Shop. I'm not sure who these guys are. I've seen that symbol before. Co-op Guild. Okay. Alrighty. I think it's enough on that one. Don't do very well on Jim Henson's Labyrinth, the board game 40th anniversary collection on Gamefound. It's up to £70,000 at the moment. 77 backers. This is by Mantic Games. Will Sarah manage to defeat Jareth and his Labyrinth, or will the Goblin King turn Little Toby into a Goblin Babe? Barely remember the movie from the 80s, but I'm assuming this 40th, is it 40th anniversary for the movie or 40th anniversary from the original board game? I really actually don't know. If it is 40th anniversary of a good board game, that's pretty cool. I'm assuming yes. Okay. Including the collection, core game, Goblins expansions. There's heaps of stuff in this. Buy back now. It's exclusive. It's humongous. That's what you get rewards wise. You get Goblin King £119, piece of cake £49, Wise Man £79. The core game and an adventure game, eh? What's in the box? 25 players. Right. Reviews. Look, if they load up on me. Some reviews on it, and there's some shipping down here. Doesn't want to get some. Right, let's keep moving. What have I got next? Got Burgle Brothers 3 Future Flip. The crew is thrown into the future and must pull off a grand heist up against new high-tech security. 1,637 backers, 188,000. That's actually doing really well. There's an early bird bonus. Get a free poker deck. Not a bad actually early bird bonus. That's something that's not quite related to the game, just like a little extra artwork. That people don't feel bad missing out on something if they didn't quite see it in time. But yet it induces people to go, you know what, if you want something a bit extra, come pledge a little bit early. I get it. I get it for $12. $49 for the Burgle Brothers game. 59 including expansion, 129 with trilogy extras. What is this game? Each character can choose to be in disguise or not. Double-sided room tiles, workers that you manipulate for information, complete personal missions. Is it kind of like a stealth game, or is it like a social? I think it's social deduction. I played Burgle Brothers before. Yeah, number 2. Basics. Working together to fund the stakes and get out without getting caught, so it is fully copied. You each control your own Burgle Brothers character, but you'll have many opportunities to help each other out of a jam. The actions are simple, but the puzzle that forms from your unique tile set can become quite challenging. Alright, let's move on from that one. Next one, we've got Diabolical Dave's Run with Throwdown, Champions Edition, 1 to 6 players. Needs a bit more help. It's got 9,822 out of the 29,000. By the way, this is Australian dollars. I should turn this to US. That's okay. 1 to 6 players here. It's a pro wrestling board game. Grimsteel Games. $12 for retail. $59 for the Champions Edition. $500 to create your own brawler. Okay. Those that are keen doing that. Play the role of a crowd favorite face or headed heel. You see, build up your character, you build up your wrestling character. You got to capture and defend the DWC World Champion. Shit. Mm-hmm. The Game of Geeks got to do it. What do you get? In the box, you get a game board. Okay. 6 playmats, 100 ring cards. Right. Token, the rulebook. There's a rulebook. How's this game play? There's a rulebook, I guess. Don't know. It's for you to find out. Right, next one. Builders of Sungrave. Become King's Builder, craft a medieval town for new settlers in this roll and write, print and play strategy board game. $1,000 have been pledged. It's funded race for backers. So as I said, a roll and write game from Polter Dice. So €3 for the skilled carpenter. €8 add-ons. €12 for resource collector. €25. What's this one? It's just obviously solitaire play. Build your little town on Sungrave alone. Solitaire players are really important to us, so we're focused on crafting fun, immersive, and captivating solo experience. The ultimate one builder. It's an adversary, so it's another one of those when there's an adversary going at the same time as you. Are you trying to build up a town? I think that's what's happening, isn't it? Build as best you can. Okay. Start the game. One of the players rolls 7 dice. Then all players write down all numbers rolled on the dice onto their game sheet on the action grid. During each round, players will be able to do 5 types of actions. Okay. Get resources. Depending on a die value used for this action, player will receive resources required for construction. Okay. Exchange resources, constructing a building, hire citizens, unlocking technology. Cool. Alrighty. Next one. Let's keep moving. Yonder. 86,000 pledges, 62,000 backers. It's got game trays, isn't it? Fantasy workplace, excuse me, worker placement game from Hakon Hul Garda. Design and illustrator of villages, streets, and moon. Ah, yes, those games. Sinister Fish Games. £10 for retailer, £50 for the Kickstarter edition, £35 for the deluxe edition. Medium weight, apparently. Clever worker placement game. Send your goblin or ogre, dwarf, elf, and skeleton workers to collect resources. Ah, and each one does different things. That's kind of nice. Always arrive in pairs. Don't need food. Just ability you need to prosper. Okay. Providing game scoring. Ships and envoys. Right, so you've got plenty of options to go to certain places to get your resources. Cool, there's some preview videos. Full games in a minute. Liege dudes, good chips on this as well. Shipping. Cool. All right, the next one, getting towards the end of the back half of this. Caracas. Just funded 3,000. 61 back, 25 days to go. Looks somewhat like Carcassonne tile placement type game, but let's have a look. Corne van Moorsel. €18. That's quite cheap, actually. It's 1 to 5 players. It's in the market board in the middle and a C's per player in the 4 columns. So quickly. Okay, easy to learn, hard to master. Come on, choose one choice. Place your stored tile in one of your 4 columns and take the corresponding tile from the market board. Okay, so place it there. When you take the corresponding tile in that option, okay. Step 3. animals on or something. Market forward, final scoring. What animals? It's scoring for having animals in certain situations. Okay. Okay. Looks like there's a bit to this small game. Certain positioning and connections. Cool. Alrighty, next one I've got is Quiltable, the card game. $4,000 pledged, 105 backers. By Circle J Games. $17 for the game, $29 for the quilting tournament. All in 49. Complete patterns, complete patches. Each turn, take one or two actions. Plan. Take a pattern card. Choose. Take 2 or 3 quilt blocks. There's blocks and cards. Okay. Return one. A very puzzly type game. I'm not sure how the solo works. Is it just to get a certain amount of points? Okay. Next one I got. Bastion Run, Dungeon Escape Stealth Print and Play board game for 1 to 2 players. Just about to be funded, 79 backers, 1 to 2 players, as I said, from New Zealand. Guys across the Dutch. Nuka Zombie. They've created 7 games. Stars at $16. Early backer $16 limited. Artisan set 24. Help 2 prisoners sneak past the guards, outpace a wild boar, and escape from the bastion. Bastion Run is a 2-player co-op game. It's all modes just as fun as challenging player can control both characters one by one. Find the keys and stealthily navigate past the guards. So it's a stealth dungeon crawler type game. There's a video there to watch. Maps. Heaps of different maps. Oh, that's the guys that made this Treasure Lost game. I remember that coming up. Kickstarter. Yeah, right. Next one. Got his Fantasy Map Maker. It comes with a map pack as well. $2,497 pledged. Just got 2,565 backers from Doopy Games. Yeah, the map pack for $8. $10. $15. You're right. It's from Australia too. There we go. What do we do here? Spray creativity with Fantasy Map Maker. Roll the dice to build your map and complete quests. Okay. So it's like build your own map and then you can play a game on that map. Right. Something a little bit different, yeah. Reasons to support, great value, quick turnaround time. Improved edition, how to play. Roll 2 dice. Use the values to choose a wedge and a feature. Okay. 2 the wedge and then put a 3 inside there for feature. Okay, the chosen feature is then drawn onto an explored section. Start drawing it up. Okay. Draw onto the intersections of the map grid. Cool. Something different. Great. For those that love their like drawing maps and creating maps, something for you. Right, now I'm into Gamecrafter. There's nothing new we haven't talked about yet that isn't solo. So the Walls of Fire and Doomkeeper up. Backerkit had this Iron Heart, which is a solo TTRPG, so I might just have a quick check it out. I'm not greatly familiar with tabletop RPG games, but this one's looking to be soloable. Blue Fire Solo Mech TTRPG. Influences, you can mix games, book. There's a learn to play there, which I'll definitely be checking out if I'm curious about this. Handbook, 100 plus pages. Logbook dice pack comes with it if you want it. Pledge levels, $30. PDF, $80. Yeah, wait, sorry, $30 comes with a PDF and a hard book, sorry. Natural Season comes with a bunch of extras. Okay. Otherwise, guys, let's just check out Gamefound. So it's coming up over the next week, because that's what I've got for this week. I'm going to choose solo mode. I'm going to filter it even further. I'm going to say upcoming. Right, that. What have we got coming up? We've got this Survival Live game coming out. We've got Ascension Legends. We've got another Ascension game. I haven't seen one for a while. Got some Gamer Socks coming in a couple of weeks. Had some on site. And the Cyberpunk game coming up on the way too. Fair few weeks. Alrighty, guys. So I'll end it there. Hope you've enjoyed. Hope there's something in there for you for this week. For me, I think my pick's like probably Luthier or the Cursed Castle. Sprocket, I don't know what called Sprocket Gears or Sprocket Engines sound interesting. I might check that out again. A couple of print plays there that might pass my eye over again too to see if it's interesting. Anyway, so catch you again first. Play solo.